Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the full drop list for this week, which is going to be week 10 of the full winter season. Now for this week, I think things finally calmed down a little bit. We've just got some standard lookbook pieces, which isn't a bad thing, like by any means. It's very good, because I think it means it gives people a chance to sort of just breathe and go for some pieces that they like. Maybe not, maybe just sleep on it, leave the week alone, and that's basically it. But yeah, there isn't really a ton going on. There are a couple of nice pieces that I will highlight, but that's basically it. But as per norm, let me know down below whether or not your items from last week have arrived or not, or whether you're still waiting for shipping and such, or whether you picked anything else up in general. But yeah, let's just jump straight into this anyway. Okay, so we can obviously jump straight into the week and just start going over everything, talking about everything. This cause sweater is a little bit oversized now, which is kind of funny because it just is. I don't know, it happens. But yeah, we're going to kick things off this week with a couple of accessories, a hat, and then obviously a soccer jersey. For the accessories, we're going to have the Meter X or Meta X spirit level. It's a very useful piece at the end of the day, or a very useful accessory and item, depending on the retail, obviously, because spirit levels, you know, aren't extremely expensive for those who do know. But yeah, they're very useful. It's not like it's one of the full size ones. If people know, they come in like varying sizes overall, so you can either get like these ludicrous ones which have like a handle in the middle of them, or obviously just shy of 40 centimeters for this. So yeah, which colorway is better? I'd probably say yellow, just because it's easier to read the black text on, which makes your life easier to use it. Also at the same time, I've never really seen ones where sort of measuring some of the levels or getting things level, that you don't actually get to see the centimeters for 33, 34. I've never seen that. Maybe I've just had different ones at the end of the day. But yeah, from there we move on to the Crest Soccer jersey, which is a basic like replica. It's kind of going on the like borderline of what Palace do, but this is the Palermo, however you want to pronounce it, 2006-2007. It's a 1-to-1, as you can see, of what theirs was, with Lotto and everything. So yeah, I'm trying to think of who was like a 2006-7. There's a player on FIFA, I know that I used to use. I can't think of his name, but he was a striker who was extremely fast in the early FIFAs. But I'm pretty sure Cavani played for them. But anyway, regardless, that's that. Personally, I'd just say it's going to be the pink colourway that's going to be the most popular, because of that aspect, that it's very much so like a 1-to-1 of it. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion on this piece. So yeah, well, this piece, not that piece, but yeah. Then we have the Mohab Beanie up next. Typically in the past, these have seen a decent rise when it comes to the winter months, so I'd possibly expect the same. Colorways are dependent, I think, on your own personal preference. I feel like for the market it might be like the purplish tone and maybe the brown. I like the grey, but I think that it's more so going to be the more out there tones that have been sort of doing well as of late. From there we've got the CDW Push Pin set. As you can see, basically it's all different logos that Supreme have used, or imagery that Supreme have used. And yeah, it's 8 pins basically, so that's that. From there we then have the double knee painter pan. Simple, to be honest, at the end of the day. A couple of different colorways, but nothing crazy really going on. We've got the micro down half zip pullover, which is hooded, obviously. Personally, I'd probably say the lilac or close to lilac tone and maybe black are going to be the best two. It's not the greatest spread of colors, I would say, but yeah, I think this is perfectly fine. So that's just my, oh, and it is lilac, there you go. It's just my personal preference when it comes down to it. We've got a brushed wool suit up next. Teal colourway is kind of nice, I can't lie, but you would probably have to get it fitted and everything to your specification. Made in Italy, so it's going to be actually like really decently like made and high quality. But yeah, you'd have to get it tailored, basically, is what I'm saying. Not fitted, but tailored, because you will need things like measured and changed and pinned and such. But anyway, from there we've got a stripe zip long sleeve polo. It's not for me, but I can see a sort of appeal to it. Ooh, the next piece isn't for me either. Yeah, it's got the classic Supreme on the left side of the chest, but yeah, it's just Charlie Brown. It's not for me. From there, obviously, we have the State zip-up hoodie. Yeah, sorry, no, not for me. Definitely not for me. I'm not a big zip-up person, but this one just doesn't do it. I'd say black colourway will probably look fine with it, but that's about it. From there, we've got the Waffle Plaid hooded shirt. I think that the black colourway is perfectly fine in this. I'm not really much of a fan of the colourway sitting behind it, but I'm fine with it. A piece that I wasn't really expecting to be this far down, but I can understand why, is the Aoi. Always butcher it. Quilted work jacket. For all of the embroidery that has gone into this, I was expecting it to be a lot higher than it actually is, but I think due to the fact that it's got nothing on the front that's embroidered, might impact it a little bit, but I think with its saying pandemic business, it's probably the aspect as to why people really aren't vibing with it, I suppose you could say, or meshing with it too well. If it had probably anything else, it would possibly work, but it's just that aspect to it, and the sensual aspect to it. I hadn't actually noticed, so that's definitely going to impact it at the end of the day. We then have two hats in a row, being a Cordura Ripstop Camp Cap and a Liberty 6 panel. One has embroidery, one is just a bit more expensive because of what the material is. That's not a great colourway. Probably only the black colourway I can get behind, the others just not so much in this. Maybe the purple, but not so much. And then we have the last couple of pieces. So we've got a chenille sweater vest. It's okay. A brush stripe beanie is okay, but I'd probably just say either the brown or the black colourway are the two like decent ones. A micro down pant to obviously match the other piece. Probably yet again I'd just go with black colourway because it's going to be the easiest. And we finish with the short sleeve top, the Aoi stacked hoodie, and the enamel small box six panel no, short sleeve top. It's just going to be 56 to like 68 retail, so it's just not really worth it. And the stacked hoodie I'm not a massive fan of, I can't lie, unfortunately. It just doesn't do anything for me. So yeah, that is going to cover this week's list. As per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you like, what you dislike, what you're going to be going for, or what you're just going to be avoiding the week in general. Out of anything, I'd probably say at the top three pieces probably grab the most appeal with the Spirit Level, the jersey and the beanie. Just depends on their retails, because some of their retails have been disgusting to say the least. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But anything under like what, 46 I think on a beanie, 88 or 118 on a jersey I think it is, and under like 40 probably would be within the correct range. I said that last week and it was way off, but yeah, that is going to cover this video anyway. So I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.